I want to ask one of President Trump's former attorneys, James Trusty. He's joining me right now. Jim, thanks very much for joining me, as always. I believe there is a case to be made that this does not check the box of when a president can federalize the National Guard, but the governor saying don't let the government make its case was an ill-fated move to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, look, a lot of these emergency hearings create problems creating a factual record. A judge is like, what am I supposed to believe? How am I supposed to know, what each side really has to support their positions? And Judge Breyer, the brother of Justice Breyer from the Supreme Court formerly, basically said, time out, let's give it a couple of days. But I have to say, Chris, I think that it's going to be tough sledding for California. Their motion acknowledges that you can use National Guardsmen and presumably Marines in a support role. In other words, they can't be out there doing searches, arrests, seizures, frontline for the protests. That creates a posse comitatus act problem, a long historical prohibition against using military as cops. But the 10th Article 10 or Title 10 of the U.S. Code specifically says there are circumstances, even when a governor says no to mobilizing his National Guard, that the U.S. president can do so. And protecting federal property is the hook here. You had protests that weren't just literally on the streets of L.A., but at an ICE headquarters, at an ICE detention facility. There's your justification. And again, I don't know where Judge Breyer will go with it, but I actually think if it goes to the Ninth Circuit, which is the next stop on this, if it's being litigated, I think there's a real good chance that the administration is going to win on that because it fits within Title 10. Not used a whole lot, but it's something that can be used, and there's presidential authority for
Here's the flip. I'm with you, as long as they're just standing in front of a building. But, you had the president say during a campaign, a president should not call in the National Guard if the governor isn't asking. Why? Because it's not a good look. That's why. And he acknowledged that himself. And the idea of saying they spit, we hit, just because it rhymes doesn't make it legally saleable in terms of color of authority. Do you think that comes in and has an effect on the case?
I don't think it really has an effect on the case. There may be some effort to drag it in. I mean, look, politicians and media folks like to use buzzwords and buzz phrases, like maybe terrified, for instance.
That was a good one. So, come on,
yeah,
Jim, come on. That's not mine, but I'm happy to steal it.
It was a good one. But look, I don't see that as really creating a serious part of the factual record. This is a straight issue of Title 10 and posse comitatus. What are the parameters of authority for the president? I think he comes out on top eventually.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.